Can somebody send me a... Oh, guys, look. Can you hear me now? I'm gonna wait till I can see. Yay! Okay. Well, look, it was bound to happen, guys. You're dealing with an absolute dinosaur. So there you go. Look, it's a miracle I haven't broken the universe really at this point. I forgot to switch it. I have an audio interface, people. I have too many buttons and too many things to be doing. And I spend the day doing 5 things at once. And so I told you all my news. You missed it. I don't know whether I should tell you again. I had loads of news that I just told you. Will I go again? Or are you just sick of watching me natter on? Maybe you want to hear some music. No, I was just saying thank you for the lovely messages. I had a lovely birthday, and I was saying that even though it was still a lockdown day here, that I was certainly spoiled. And I know, sorry guys, my husband worked 12 hours on the trot during the day so that he could finish up a little bit earlier and make a lovely meal for me, and that was lovely. And the weather was lovely, and so yeah, but I got lots of lovely messages on Facebook, and it really did make the day even warmer for me, so thanks a million. After I have my cup of tea after this, I'm gonna head up to the laptop and I'll reply to everybody individually. I haven't had a minute and I can't believe it's Wednesday again. I'm having the kind of week where I'm playing catch up with myself, which is my excuse for not remembering to switch on the audio interface, which comes in very handy when you're doing a live concert on Facebook. Anyway, we've had some lovely song suggestions in, and I'm going to play them now. I'm going to start actually with one that I literally just managed to remember and get moments before going live. Basically, Michal, Michael, and you're always brilliant with your requests. Michael, I can't remember where you sent in this request, and I couldn't find it. I was looking for thanks, Michael. I was looking for the email and I couldn't find the email, and in the end, in desperation, I messaged Michael and I said, I can't find your request. And then suddenly I remembered. This is an incredibly beautiful song. Michael, if you're very welcome if you want to pop in a little comment about its meaning for you. I know this is one of your top bands and your top songs, so I'm sure you're full of knowledge. Michael is an encyclopedia of knowledge on the music that he enjoys and loves, and it's great to be able to learn a thing or two about some of your requests and suggestions, and tonight's one is no different. This is Nights in White Satin by the Moody Blues, and it's a beautiful song. And again, when you mentioned it, I thought, I feel like I know that song, and of course the second I heard the opening bar, I knew exactly what you were talking about. So to begin with, Michael, this is for you, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm so sorry that I switched off the audio interface. I will learn someday, guys. I'll be on top of it all, and there'll be no glitches. Thank goodness for being able to see the chat, though. I never would have known. Hi, Alenka. Okay, here we go. For your lady, of course. I'm still giggling away. Oh dear, at me muting myself. I have done that once before during a harp o'clock. It didn't go down very well. No, actually, it was quite funny. There were a lot of people, I think, waving at me for a long time. And I didn't realise. I think I got through a good chunk of a piece before I noticed. There you go. So, Michael, thank you for that. That's a lovely request of yours. I'm going to keep going. And, oh, thanks, Fiona. And the next one is, this is You Know Who You Are, the requestee of this song. This is Bridge Over Troubled Water. There you go now. There's a bit of Bridge Over Troubled Water for you. I hope you're all doing okay. As usual for me, I just don't know whether I'm coming or going at this stage in the evening. Now, so I said that I do a Carolyn tune every week, and of course, I'm sure you all know that Carolyn, Turlough Carolyn, was a very famous Irish harper, and we had tons of music. And I'm going to play one that is very much in the hard drive this evening, because I'm not sure that I'm all here at all now. And this is called Carolyn's Welcome, and I think it's probably one of my favourite Carolyn tunes. So Carolyn's Welcome for you, now that you can all hear me. see a couple of letters. Either you're saying OMG or it's a longer word and I can't see the first few, but either way, it's so good to sort of almost see it, and I hope you're doing okay. So now, let's see, where are we up to? In my first introduction that none of you heard, none of us will ever know what that first welcome chat was. Well, I don't even remember really what I said. But I know that I wanted to give a shout out to Ger Holland, who is saying hey in the comments. And so Ger has been a harp o'clocker, as I like to call us, since the very, very, very beginning. So of course I started Harp O'Clock back in September of last year. That infamous year that we don't like to talk about. But really one of the lovely things that came out of it was that I started to do these weekly Zoom concerts. And Ger was part of that lovely little group that was there from the very first one and has been ever since. And of course we would have known each other from Ger took some beautiful photos over the years of Affinity, which I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with, my trio, at various concerts over the years, and we always would have had lovely kind of banter and all that kind of stuff. But since Harp O'Clock, of course, we've been in touch that bit more, and it's been lovely to reconnect. And so on Monday, we launched our video of Summer Scope, which is a piece that I improvised it and then I notated it after the fact, if that makes sense. And it's a piece that I'm really fond of because it reminds me of just those lovely sort of gooey maternal feelings, you know, of having Summer when she was a tiny little baba. So I called it Summer Scope because as I was playing, I was sort of thinking of her. And so we shared that on Monday, and we have been bowled over by the response. And we were chatting about this earlier, and we think maybe it's just hopefully uplifting and a nice little calm, you know, thing to enjoy. But just to say thank you all so much for your lovely your comments and for sharing it and all that. And it's the first of many, so we have a little idea of something that's sort of something that we can each manage, you know, to do in the next little while. And it's been really nice to kind of share creatively. I had the sound off for all of this, Ger. Yeah, gas. I was having a lovely time chatting away. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Ger, and please do go and follow her. She's on Facebook, and she's waving there in the comments, and she's on Instagram and Twitter and all those things. So that's been lovely this week. Now, Ger, seeing as I'm talking about you, I might as well play your suggestion next. I have no idea how this is going to go, but sure, look, you'll be able to hear it at least. This is House of the Rising Sun. And it's funny, like, these requests, they really make me miss my colleagues, my musician friends, and I would love nothing more than for there to be somebody who could carry the melody so I could just kind of improvise and busk around it, which is something that I really, really love to do when I'm playing. But here we go. House of the Rising Sun on the harp. That's me moving all the pedals very indiscreetly. little harpy bit of House of the Rising Sun, which actually, I should have said this before, is the perfect request for Ger, the House of the Rising Sun. And whether you're living near the sea or very far away from it, please do yourself a favour and check out Ger's beautiful daily photos of the sun rising over Killiney Beach, Killiney Bay. They're absolutely stunning and they'll definitely put you in a good mood. So there you go, I'm going to have a little look and see what we might have next. Santo, I think I saw that you're with us as well. You had a brilliant suggestion, and again, it's one I sort of had to give an old Google of and have a little listen and see if I could find the dots. Oh wow, that's a really good idea. Oh Kieran, that's a really good idea. Okay, I tell you what, leave it with me, and maybe that can maybe next week. I'll have to go and have a noodle on that. That's a really good idea. So, Kieran, are you? What's that? I'm just having a look at your from Q1. Ah, okay. So I obviously read Q1 and then I saw the logo. So guys, Q1. Can everybody just do loads of these for Q1, because the videos that you hopefully will have been enjoying on YouTube are very much thanks to Q1 being incredibly kind. And letting myself and Matthew sneak in there back in October in between lockdowns, and we sort of took over the place and we had great fun spitting out a lot of musical renditions of songs, and so we have been releasing those videos ever since. And so thank you Q1, and yeah, go and give them a follow and have a look. And if you're in Ireland, I'm not saying that people across the pond have to be flying over and booking Q1. I'm sure the studios near where you live will do just fine, but I can't speak highly enough of Q1, and I'm very grateful to you, so thanks a million. So I will also take note of that now for next week. You can give out to me if I don't have that. But Santo, you had mentioned Una Paloma Blanca. And I did not know this song, and I think maybe Michael replied to your comment and sent me a very helpful video. Thank you for that, Michael. It's nice to see you're looking out for each other to make sure that I can get my hands on the dots or have a listen, and so I managed to find a very strange version of it, I'll be honest. Sometimes the versions that I'm able to find are very odd, and this one is very odd. But I have sort of scribbled on top of it what I think should be the correct rhythm, having listened to the video. It's funny the things we have to do to get things across the line. So this is Una Paloma Blanca. And Santo, you're right, it is so upbeat, and it's so funny. It'll be really interesting to see how you feel about it, having heard it on the harp, because it's going to be a little bit different. I need to see if I can get Adam here, maybe with a little drum or something, so we can get a bit of a beat going. But actually, you know what? I should tell you about Triplicity, which is another trio that I'm in, and we have great crack. Myself and Michelle Mason on cello and Nick Bailey on percussion, and I would have played on the electric harp a lot, really, up until the first lockdown and the whole pandemic thing. So the electric harp would have been the one that I threw over the shoulder and went off on gigs, because it's great crack, it's smaller, and you can be wireless and mobile and have all the banter and the chats with audiences, which is always good fun. Blah de blah. Anyway, here we go, Santo. This is your request. It's brilliant, and I hope you enjoy it on the harp. And yeah, I have to get into the groove now. See if I can remember. Santo. Not one that I was really familiar with, so thank you for that. I hope you're all doing okay now. Yeah, it was a great request, wasn't it? I completely agree, Michael. And obviously you do too, because you went and you got the video and replied on his comment to make sure I wouldn't miss it. So Santo, I love your requests. They're great, and you know, it's funny because what happens to me every week, and this week in particular, because of course with the birthday yesterday I didn't do a tap of work. I can tell you I was doing bits and bobs during the day, but in the evening I did nothing. And really my opportunity to get a bit of practice done is often when the kiddos are gone to sleep, and when everyone's been fed, and it goes a bit quiet in the evening, and I can sit down and have a bit of a play. And none of that happened yesterday, of course, because I was being wined and dined, and I wasn't well at the weekend. Nothing serious, but I had a bug, and it really knocked me out over the weekend. So I've been playing catch up with myself. I can't even remember if I told you that in the earlier part of this little mini concert. So now I'm having a look at my little Lichteen here, and what am I going to do? I am going to play. I'm conscious we've gone a little bit over time, and I don't want to be keeping you too long because you've stuff to be doing. But I'm sorry, I'm humming and hawing between two things. Oh, you're not being allowed to listen like normal. Well, look, I better not get you into trouble. I won't say that, but yeah, you can watch later when the boss won't give out to you. Absolutely. We'll see you later, nameless person. So I'm going to play this next one. I'm sure it's one you all know. This is one I definitely wish that I had a singer or another lovely instrumentalist here who I could accompany, because I happen to really, really love the accompaniment to this song. It's Walking in Memphis, and I think from that opening riff right the way through the song, I just think it's so beautiful. But I'm playing around with it. I'm doing my own thing with it as usual, because it means that I can play the melody and some sort of accompaniment. So I hope you'll forgive me for that. I'm going to stop waffling, I promise, and I'm just going to play it. And thanks for joining me. I hope you're all doing okay. Please don't be shy with requests. Somebody was suggesting, helpfully, that I should probably put up a post with, you know, putting a call out for requests maybe earlier in the week to give people a chance to think about it, and they can come back to that post. I'm never really certain what to do, I'll be honest. And in previous weeks I had set up Facebook events and invited lots of people, but I don't want to be annoying people. You know, we get enough notifications. So this week I didn't, and actually I got a message saying, oh, I didn't notice an event set up for this evening. And of course I didn't set it up, actually, because I don't want to be annoying you with invitations to things online. But if that's helpful, I can continue to do that. I just thought I'd give you a week off. So here we go, Walking in Memphis. So there you go. That's how that happened. So listen, guys, I'm sorry again that I muted myself at the beginning, and you were all thinking she's finally gone mad. It's happened, and we're all here to witness it. Thanks for waiting with me and for telling me basically switch on your interface there, Aisling. Thanks for your lovely requests and for sticking with me. And in the meantime, I hope this sets you up for a lovely week. Harper Clockers, I'll see you tomorrow, 8 o'clock Irish time. Yes, so I'm still getting some lovely ideas and requests in for that, so we'll have a lovely concert. Emer, thanks a million for joining us. It'd be lovely to catch up. It's been too long. Oh, my goodness. We're close to 1,000 views, are we, Ger? So this is Summer Scope. I'm just seeing this. There's a bit of a delay on the chat when I come in, so sorry if you're like, I literally said that like a minute ago. There's a kind of a 30-second delay, I think, from when I see your chat to when you're actually typing it in. So it looks like our little video has reached 1,000 views, which is very exciting. I know it's not exactly viral, guys, but for us it's exciting that 1,000 people have watched it and hopefully enjoyed it. Right, I'm going to press stop streaming. Lots of love. Hope you're doing okay, and see you next week.